As a black person, why do you feel the need to prove other people your worth? Why do you feel the need to prove other people your potential? As a black person, why do you believe the saying, the opinion, the thought that you have to work as twice as other people, as twice as other races? As a black person, why do you think or see somebody else from a different skin color superior than you, or that success belongs to certain races, happiness belongs to certain races, wealth belongs to certain races, prosperity belongs to certain races? Have you ever sit down with yourself and ask yourself why? I have. I had took my time to truly write down every single negative perception, negative opinion, negative idea, negative belief that at some point I had about myself. But I wasn't aware of why I'm thinking this way. But as much as I started educating myself, because as I say in all my videos, being ignorant is expensive. Being dumb is expensive. I cannot afford to be ignorant. I cannot afford to be dumb. So I willingly and intentionally choose to educate myself. I willingly and intentionally choose to empower myself through knowledge, through experience, through teachings. Because do you think you're going to liberate yourself with lies? No. The more you believe lies, the more you stay enslaved and encapsulated in those lies. But the more you seek to know the truth, the more you are liberated and the more you know truly about who you are. And so I'm going to name some of the negative, as one of my mentors would call, negative self-awareness, negative self-teachings that black people have had for over years and years and decades and decades. That how many of you, your own mom or your own dad, they don't believe a black person can be rich, a black person can be wealthy. And if a black person is rich, a black person is wealthy, oh, you sell out. You went and sold your soul. You did Illuminati. But you don't say the same thing about the white people. By the way, this is not an attack towards white people. This video is specifically, I'm talking and directing this video for black people. And I'm using the word black not to describe you because your skin color is not who you are, but I'm using the word black so the message can be receptive to those that is meant to be receptive as. Oh, you had to work as twice. Now, I wrote some of this over here. Negative self-awareness teachings. Making us believe, making us think that our story, or we as people, we started in slavery, which is false. Before slavery came, before colonization came, we had our own way of thinking, our own way of doing, our own way of being. We had our art, we had our beauty, we had our riches, we had our wealth, we had our excellence. So slavery is not where we started, and slavery is not where we end. But if you as a black person, whenever you want to do something and then you find yourself with the but, oh well, you know, slavery, oh, colonization, you know, because of my country. Now you are you by yourself counting yourself out in winning, counting yourself out in succeeding, counting yourself out in positivity, counting yourself out in love. And I don't enjoy that. I don't enjoy hearing a black person say that, oh, I cannot make this because of my skin color, or I cannot achieve this because of my skin color. I don't enjoy that. I don't think it's right. That's why I'm consistently putting out positive self-awareness, positive information, positive content, positive images, positive videos. Because that information, that knowledge is needed. And also, as one of my mentors says, if you do not change the way you think about yourself, the way you see yourself, no matter how much money or how much success you receive, you're still gonna be low, you're still gonna be down. Another thing, colonial slavery narrative. Oh, you come from slaves. I don't. I come from excellence. My blood, what is in my blood is excellence, is wisdom, is power, is creativity. Do you know why? Because God is my ancestor. Jesus is my ancestor. I am Jesus. I am God. If what I just said, you as a black person, that make you flick or that make you want to cancel me, check up on yourself. Why such a positive statement as I am God, I am Jesus, make you feel some type of way? If this affirmation does not uplift you, if this affirmation does not encourage you, if this affirmation does not smile at yourself, check up on yourself. You need a shower in positivity. Teaching black people to see themselves as less than. Yeah, that's what colonial and slavery narratives did. Colonial and slavery pictures. Colonial and slavery narrative. And unless you have a different information, unless you have a different knowledge, you're still gonna believe the story that tell you you are less than. You don't deserve to be successful. You don't deserve to be rich. You see how a story is being erased, being cancelled, being pointed as negative. The thing that make us, they put it as negative in the movies, in the shows, in the books, in social media. Because as long as you can see yourself as negative, because as long as you can see yourself as less, you will never have the desire for better. And if you have the desire, you are going to keep telling yourself, oh no, 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 no. Why? Because of the negative psychology you have about yourself. Because of the negative psychology you have about the people that look like you. And in schools, in media, religion, movies, consistently. And if you are consistently seeing people that look like you, or people that are where you are coming from, represented in a negative way, in a broken way, in a hurtful way, in a poor way, subconsciously you're gonna start thinking that, oh, then I can only be poor. Yeah, no, I cannot succeed. Look at my people. My people are not succeeding. Who am I to succeed? My people are poor. Then who am I to become rich? Negative self-psychology. And language and image has power. If you are consistently looking at images of pain, images of suffering, images of pain, images of suffering, you become more welcome and more receptive to suffering and pain. Why? Because you are putting that image consistently in your mind. And the opposite is true as well. If you're consistently looking at pictures of success, happiness, prosperity, pictures of success, happiness, prosperity, pictures of success, happiness, of prosperity, what you are doing, you are subconsciously making it available in your mind as normal. How many of you black person, resting to you is not normal? Having money in abundance, not money to pay your bills, money to enjoy. What? Money to enjoy? No, don't show money like that. And I'm here to break those money complex, money guilt. That's why I'm making videos showing you $100 bills. Oh, you think this is intentional? I know what I'm doing by allowing you to see money, because the more you see money and you see it in a positive, in a loving, in a peaceful, in a harmonic way, it gets welcoming more in your subconscious mind. Because how many of you have this idea that money is evil? That in order for you to have money, you have to lie, you have to steal, you have to sell your body, you have to sell your soul. And you have these ideas because that's the narratives you have heard consistently. That's the pictures you have seen consistently. That's the idea, that's the belief you have been receiving consistently. So here I am showing you different. Money is not evil. Money is not bad. Money is a beautiful tool. Money is a beautiful compliment. Money is a beautiful outfit. A life with money is a great life. A life with money is a good life. It is okay for you to be rich. It is okay for you to be successful. It's not only okay, it is great for you to be rich. It is great for you to be successful. It is great for you to be prosperous. Do you know why? Because not only because you are going to enjoy, because when you have money, you have options. When you have money, you have freedom. When you have money, you have possibilities. Those are all the things money can buy you. Now you being rich, you being prosperous, you being successful, you can show other people how to do it. You can inspire other people how to do it. You can motivate other people how to do it. And you can use your money for good. As I'm using my money right now to motivate, to inspire. Because I have it. If I didn't have it, how can I come here and show it to you and teach it to you if I don't have it? It is great for you to be rich. It is great for you to be successful. It is great for you to be wealthy. It is great for you to have money in abundance. Because as you have money in abundance, you can bless other people with money. You can show other people money. You can teach other people money. Rain, allow me to complete this video. I know you are. I know you will. Thank you in advance. You have to get into the point where you stop feeding yourself this negative self-motivation, negative self-affirmation, negative self-perception. Stop seeing yourself so low. It doesn't feel good. You don't deserve that. Why? Why tell yourself I cannot be happy? Why not? Why tell yourself I cannot be rich? Why not? Why can you be rich? Why can you be happy? Why can you be prosperous? Why can you be wealthy? Why can you experience life in a beautiful, in a joyful, in a positive way? Why not? Nobody's stopping you but your own mind. Nobody's stopping you but the own thoughts you have of yourself. Because if you already think that you cannot do it, you won't even try. If you already think that money is evil, you won't even want to do or have money. And if you want to have money, you will think that you should do something bad or something negative or something disgusting for that money. Why? Because that's the conception you have of money. And some of the negative motivation teachings a lot of black people have received, at some point, I received them. But as the Bible said, do not be conformed by the word, but transform your mind, renew your mind. I received those messages. I was like, no, this doesn't feel good. I want to be happy. I want to win. I want to succeed. I want to have a good life, a great life, with a lot of money. Yes, I do. With a lot of happiness. Yes, I do. And I deserve it. So I had to seek out positive self-affirmation, positive self-psychology, positive self-image, and consistently consume positive information, positive books, positive podcasts, positive pictures, positive book, positive podcasts, positive videos. That's what I do all day, every day. And that's why I can speak so positive for hours. Because I consume positivity, because I enjoy positivity, because positivity is the way to go. Nobody enjoy having a negative person in their life. Nobody does. But how many of us are the root of negativity? By the way, if you have negative people in your life and you entertain them, it's because you are negative as well. I can be negative. Yeah. Oh, you thought I'm so good, so positive, such a great person that no. I can be negative. I can come here and curse you out. I can come here and tell you that you deserve, you're not gonna succeed, you're not gonna make it, you are weak, you are dumb, you are stupid. I can come here and say all of those things, but I choose not to. Do you know why? Because I prefer to build you than to destroy you. Do you know why? Because that's what I got. I have negativity to reject, and I have positivity to give. But I have the choice to come out here and cuss everybody out. But why would I do that? For what? What is the purpose? What is the goal? What am I gaining by putting you down? What am I gaining by speaking negative, speaking evil, speaking poverty? Do you know what I gain? I gain all those things to come to me. Because I'm speaking those things, I'm listening to it. And as I'm listening to it, it will happen to me first and foremost. So I choose to not do it. I prefer to speak good. I prefer to speak positive. I prefer to affirm good. That's the choice I make. You can make that choice as well. Oh, why are you going to tell me? Oh, it's so hard for me to be positive. Oh, but it's easier for you to be negative. Why is that? Oh, what are you going to say? Oh, you know, the way I was raised. Oh, my family, my parents. Oh, so you think I was raised in a positive environment? And I'm not using the fact that I'm not using this to be like, oh, you know what? No. To simply make the truth out. Who you are today is who you are choosing to be. You are no longer in high school. You are a grown adult. So if you are still entertaining the negative reactions, the negative thought, the negative speaking that maybe your family or your culture or social media or religion have printed into you, is because you are choosing to do so. You can tell what is right and you can tell what is wrong. So why are you doing what is wrong? Because you are choosing to do it. And by the way, the lack of money motivates people to do more wrong. Because there is another self-negative affirmation that a lot of black people, and I can speak about my people because I have experienced it, because I have seen it, because I have heard it. And because I know that does not give us nothing good, nothing positive, nothing to pass along. Can we stop passing down trauma? Can we stop passing down negativity? Can we stop passing down fear? Can we stop passing down poverty? Can we stop passing down lack of self-confidence, lack of self-belief? Can we stop? It got to stop at some point. I don't know about you, but in my bloodline, in my family, it stops with me. I'm not going to be the person putting you down. I'm not going to be the person criticizing you, judging you, cussing you out. No. I'm going to be the person motivating you. I'm going to be the person uplifting you. I'm going to be the person telling you, you can do it. You can make it. Keep dreaming. Keep having confidence in your love, in yourself. It's good for you to win. It's good for you to succeed. Because I can do it and I choose to do it. Another negative self-motivation that a lot of my people have received is know your place. What do you mean know your place? And when they say know your place, they mean a negative place. Know your place in be at the low and be okay at the low. Have the bare minimum and be okay with the bare minimum. Have the least paying job and be okay with that. Know your place. Another effects of this self-negative affirmation, of this negative self-awareness, is right here in the United States, Jim Crow. This discouraging dreaming big by making it nearly impossible to succeed without extreme struggle. You don't have to suffer to struggle. I mean, you don't have to suffer to win. You don't have to suffer to have a good life. No, suffering is not good. I don't want to suffer. I reject suffering from my life. But I understand also too that if suffering comes in my life, I don't see it as where, oh, this is all where I'm going to stay. And I don't let suffering program me into negative thinking or negative speaking about myself. No matter how much I can be crying or suffering right now, you are never going to see me speaking down or speaking negative about myself. No. I am not going to allow my pain to make me think negative. I am not going to allow my tears to make me feel negative or low about myself. No. This suffering is just an experience. I'm going to use that experience to even be more positive. I'm going to use this experience to even be more excited about life. I'm going to use this experience to be more happy, to be more confident, to be more powerful, to be more prosperous. I'm going to use this experience to celebrate me. I'm going to use this experience to know me. I'm going to use this experience to do what is right, to do what is positive. Whatever message you receive that says that you're supposed to suffer because you are black, stop listening to that. Whatever message, whatever idea can make you think or can make you feel that if you are not successful, or if you are not happy, or if you are not rich, it's because of your skin color, stop listening to that. I'm going to repeat it. Whatever message, whatever opinion, whatever movie, whatever book, whatever image, whatever audio, whatever person can tell you or can make you think that the reason why you are not happy or not rich or not successful or not wealthy is because of your skin color, that's a lie. You know why it's a lie? Because what is the color of happiness? What is the color of success? What is the color of prosperity? What is the color of wealth? What is the color of riches? What is the color of healing? What is the color of success? If anything, green. One of my mentors says the only power here in the United States is green power, money power. Absolutely. Absolutely. So instead of you internalizing inferiority, internalizing negative talking, negative speaking, negative thinking, take a consistent shower in positive thinking. Take a consistent shower in positive talking. Watch my videos every single day, because I'm here giving you all the positivity there is. And this is good. This is great. I'm doing a great job by doing this. I'm doing an amazing job by doing this. I'm grateful that I'm choosing to uplift, that I'm choosing to inspire, I'm choosing to motivate. No matter who you are, no matter your skin color. Even if you are purple, you deserve to think positive. Even if you are green, you deserve to think positive. Even if you are white, you deserve to think positive. Even if you are yellow, you deserve to think positive. So this message is to all of you that want to do better in life. Really? How are you going to do better in life if your thoughts are not better? How? How are you going to do better in life if you as a person, you are not better? And I made a video about it. I don't know if I already posted it. That if you want to change your life, don't start by changing your job or your location or the person you are dating or the type of food you eat. If you want to change your life, start by changing your vibration. Start by changing your thoughts. Start by changing your frequency. And one of the ways you can do all of that is by consistently choosing to consume positive content, positive images, positive media. If that video, if that picture, if that audio, if that event, if that post is not nurturing you, elevating you, motivating you, bringing more happiness to you, more positivity to you, more healing to you, more growth to you, more happiness to you, more joy to you, do not consume that content. Do not consume that image, that audio, that picture. Don't consume it. Because every content is either poison or nutrition. Every content is either poison or nutrition. My content is nutrition. Do you know why? Because my content uplifts. Because my content motivates. Because my content inspires. Because my content is intended to give you value in positive talking and positive thinking and positive feeling, because you deserve that. Stop consuming negative media. Stop repeating negative affirmations, negative statements about you, about your body, about your finances, about your family. Just stop. Rain, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. And by consistently from generation to generation consuming negative self-awareness, negative self-affirmations, or negative self-image, what do we have? Now we out here with generations of people that have inherited negative psychology, that have inherited a mindset that keep them is enslaved, that keep them in change, that keep them oppressed, that keep them low. And it manifests as what? It's doubt, fear, imposter syndrome, putting yourself down and other people down, limited thinking, limited talking. That leads to you seeing abuse as something normal, you seeing lies as something normal. If you don't if you don't remove all the negative information, the negative affirmation, negative belief you have about yourself, about your body, about your skin color, about who you are, you're gonna stay in that negative reality. And nobody can save you but you. Right now, I'm giving you the information, I'm giving you the solution, I'm giving you the knowledge, but I cannot control if you're going to apply it or not. I cannot control who, any of you, after watching this video, what you're going to do. You might go and start, keep talking bad about yourself, keep talking negative about yourself, keep telling yourself, I cannot win, I cannot be happy, people like me don't have billions of dollars, people like me don't succeed, people like me are not rich, happiness does not last in my house, money does not last. You keep saying those messages to yourself. I cannot control that. At least I did my part, which is to come here and educate, which is to come here and inspire and uplift with my words, with my energy, because this is good content, because this is positive content. And if nobody watch it, at least I'm listening to it as I'm making it. The exact same way you have consumed ideas, pictures, images that make you think that you don't deserve so and so and so. Now consume the opposite. Read books on positivity. Black people, just like all people, need to be brainwashed into positivity. I guarantee you, every single day, take a shower in positivity. Positive thinking, positive feeling, positive talking. And your life has to reflect that. And your life will reflect that. Do you enjoy suffering? Do you enjoy being poor? Do you enjoy being weak? Do you enjoy being ignorant? If the answer is no, why are you not seeking a change? Why are you not changing? Because you are familiar with poverty. But not because it's familiar, it means it's good for you. Not because it's familiar, it means that's what you deserve and that's all you can do, that's all you can aim for. No. Consume pictures, images, stories of other black, African people winning, succeeding, that did it the right way, that did it the positive way. There are a bunch of them. Here I am. Those videos that you could be like, oh, you're just making videos. What? There was a time I was so broke that I had to ask for donations. And thanks to those donations that came through because of these videos, I was able to graduate. I remember maybe 3 months ago, I posted my account balance and I was in negative. Because by the way too, even if I'm in negative, I'm still going to come out here and tell you life is good. I'm going to make it through. Something good is coming. So I posted that and said, hey, right now, I have no money, but hey, I'm alive though. I can breathe. I can think something good is coming. And thanks to that video, there was an amazing queen. If you're watching this video, you know yourself. Thank you again. She offered me grocery. I was able to eat thanks to somebody that I don't know. But because the person felt, she was like, no, I felt moved to give you. I felt moved to support you. Out of video, out of me putting positive content, out of me sharing my truth, out of me talking, out of me here talking, I was able to have food to eat for weeks. I was able to have money because of these videos. I'm not stealing. I'm not lying. I'm not selling myself. I'm not being sexual. I'm not cussing nobody out. I'm not showing my intimate parts. And I'm winning. And I'm having a good life. And I'm receiving money. And I'm receiving success. And I'm moving forward. And I'm sharing this. Use me as testimony. If you don't want to use me as testimony because maybe I don't live in a mansion, or I'm not driving a luxury car, or I'm not traveling in first class, which I will. And by the way, in my mind, I am already. Consume information. Reverend Ike, Miles Monroe, Ada Dindi, myself. The Bible, that same Bible you have, there is one Bible verse, I think it's Philippians something. It says, think on what is positive, think on what is noble, think on what is positive. Even the Bible is telling you, think positive. Think positive, think success, think happiness. Consume, fill yourself up with positive images, positive ideas, positive feelings. Do it consistently. Why not? Go from negative self-awareness to positive self-awareness. Go from negative self-psychology to positive self-psychology. Go from talking negative about yourself to talking positive about yourself. You can do that right now, any day, every day. Go on Google and type positive things to think about every day. Print that list and think about those things every day. Positive images, positive affirmation, positive result. Consistently consume what uplift you, what educate you. Fill yourself with images of success, images of prosperity, images of money, images of wealth, images of how good life is. Because life is good. Yes. Every single day there is something good happening to somebody else in the world. Why can't I be you? But you won't hear it because maybe you only consume negative media. But every single day, there is something good happening to somebody, which, by the way, come to this channel every single day and share whatever happened to you good today. I want to know about it. Share it in the comments. Put it in the comments. Share it. I want to know. What is something good happening to you right now that happened to you last month, last week, 10 years ago, 20 years ago? Share it with me. I care to know. I want to know. Put it in the comments. I celebrate the good. I celebrate the positive. Life is good. Yes, it is. I see it in my mind and I seek and I aim to see it in my reality. If there is nothing good happening to me physically, I go in my imagination and start dreaming about something good. Because what I'm not going to do is to dream about something bad. Think that I'm suffering, that I'm struggling, that I'm poor. No, I choose to think that I'm winning, that I'm doing good, feeling good. That my life is good and my life can only get better. My life is good and my life keeps getting better. Reclaim your narrative. Reclaim your narrative of positivity, 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 positivity. Reclaim your good life. Reclaim your success. Reclaim your prosperity. Reclaim your riches. Which, by the way, we are all rich. We are all born rich. Yes, we are. Do you know why? Because we all have a mind. Didn't you know that ideas, that's where the wealth is? Ideas, that's where the wealth is. Look around you. Everybody who's wealthy, everybody who's a billionaire got to that point because an idea they had and they executed. Have an idea, they start a business. Have an idea, they build a company. Have an idea, they build a clothing brand. Have an idea, they create a computer. Have an idea, they make shoes. Ideas. And we all have access to ideas because we can all think. You can think as Rockefeller think. You can think as Mansa Musa think. Why not? You have a mind. And ideas bring wealth. Ideas create wealth. Not any idea though. Rich ideas, happy ideas, prosperity ideas, success ideas, love ideas, wealthy ideas. Simply take a piece of paper and tell yourself, this is my 100 ideas on money, on success, on happiness, on wealth. And you write it down, and every single day read it. Idea, that's where we are all rich, we are all wealthy. Why? Because we all have a mind. And with our mind, we can do, we can create, we can be anything that we want. How many times have you heard they say, change your mind and you're going to change your life? It didn't say, keep thinking negative and you're going to change your life. No, you keep thinking negative, you are welcoming more negative. Your skin, being black does not mean poor. Being black does not mean weak. Being black does not mean sickness. Being black does not mean stealing. Being black does not mean robbery. Being black does not mean abuse. Being black does not mean negativity. Being black does not mean dirt. Being black does not mean sickness, fear, lack. No. Let's flip it. Being black means rich. Being black means wealth. Being black means happiness. Being black means prosperity. Being black means riches. Being black means having a great life. Being black means being smart. Being black means success. Being black means happiness. Being black means riches. Being black means prosperity. Being black means wealth. Being black means health. Being black means luxury. Being black means wisdom. Being black means positivity. Being black means happiness. I believe it, I affirm it, and I know it because I am the exact representation. I represent wealth. I represent success. I represent happiness. I represent money. I represent love. I represent intelligence. I represent faith. I represent money. I represent success. I represent wisdom every single day. Why? Because that's my self-psychology, rooted in positivity, rooted in success, rooted in prosperity. If I can think this way, you can think that way as well. Who's stopping you from thinking positive? You. Who's stopping you from thinking rich? You. Who's stopping you from thinking success? You. Who's stopping you from thinking that you can be wealthy, you can be rich, you can be happy, you can be healthy? You. You are the one thinking your thoughts. So think thoughts that will beneficiate you. That will beneficiate you. Think good, think good, think positive. Positive self-awareness. As I told you earlier, before colonization or slavery, we had our beauty. We had our power. We had our resources. We had our intelligence. We had our money. We had our good life. We did. Cultures like Kemet in Egypt, Mali, Songhai, and Nubia thought all of this. That's what you have to consume. Positive self-awareness. Kemet, Mali, Songhai, Fang tribe, Nubia taught divine identity, divine power, divine achievement. They thought that humans are direct reflections of God. We all are. I am an expression of God. You are an expression of God. And as an expression of God, we can win, we can succeed, we can flourish, we can be rich, we can be happy, we can be successful. God is not unhappy. So why am I unhappy? God is not poor. So why am I poor? God is not weak. So why am I weak? God is not ignorant. So why am I ignorant? And most importantly, God is not negative. So why am I thinking negative or talking negative? No. Positive self-affirmations. Learn. Teach yourself to feel good about yourself. Teach yourself to love yourself. Teach yourself to see yourself as good, as something good, as something beautiful. Stop seeing yourself as a mistake. Stop seeing yourself as dirt, as trash. Why will you see yourself so low and so down when you can see yourself so good and so positive? It doesn't feel any good or any better for you to see yourself low, negative, or poor. It doesn't, so stop doing that. Consume positive content, positive pictures, positive images, positive books. Whatever it has positivity in it, get your hands on it, get your mind on it. Take a deep shower every single day in positive talking. Watch my videos every single day. I'm bringing positivity in all that it is. Because it's good, because it's right. Positive self-awareness, positive self-affirmation, positive self-teachings. Which is, by the way, nowadays, is what is your excuse? You don't have access to it, but you have a phone. You have access to Google. You have access to YouTube. Then you can see all this positive self-awareness, all these positive self-affirmations. But are you going to do it? I'm doing my part by teaching myself and sharing with others. Because I believe there is enough for all of us to enjoy, for all of us to give, for all of us to have. Let's stop the negative self-affirmations. Because I am not comfortable hearing a black person describing them as describing themselves as negative, as less. I'm not comfortable with that. I'm not. I'm not. I don't enjoy listening to a black person saying, "Oh, I cannot win. I cannot be wealthy. I cannot be happy. I cannot be rich. I cannot." No. Don't speak like that where I am. Go speak like that by yourself somewhere else. I don't want to consume that negative affirmation, because why do you think so low of yourself when you can think so high and speak so high of yourself? The same mouth you use to curse yourself out, you can use that same mouth to bless yourself up. And I'm talking about this because I love you. I'm talking about this because I believe all of us. And even though I keep mentioning black people, if you are not black and you're watching this video, I know it's gonna be good to you as well. Because you're thinking good, you're doing good, you're feeling good. It's good. So go on. Get to the point where your mouth is a positivity machine, a happiness machine, that you don't allow yourself to speak negative about yourself or about anybody else. That you only speak what is right, you only speak what is positive, you only speak what is joyful. Okay? You can do it if you choose to. I cannot force you to do it, but I can encourage you, I can inspire you, I can motivate you to do it. If you made it this far in the video, put in the comments, why did you make it this far, and what is your biggest takeaway? What is something that stood out to you in this video? Thank you for listening. If nobody's watching, well, I was watching and I was listening, because I'm speaking, I'm listening. So, and thank you to the people that have teach positive self-awareness and positive self-affirmations. People like Reverend Ike, people like Miles Monroe. Thank you. People like Amos N. Wilson. Thank you. People like John Henry Clark. Thank you. People like myself, Ada. Thank you. For those of us that have done it, and for those of you that are going to do it, thank you. Good night or good morning. That too. Happy rising. I'm catching myself from you saying the other. Whenever you watch this video, you were meant to watch it exactly when you watch it. Thank you.